she was an author and became a believer and got convicted about the fact that her books weren't doing anything to promote her faith.
Okay.
So her books now typically as a type, there's a story, and one of the characters is a believer, and something happens in the story that puts their faith in conflict with what they're doing. There's a,
Okay.
there's a lawyer who has to defend a guy that's guilty, but he's a Christian, and so his faith and the crime he's defending this guy for are in opposition.
Okay.
You know, or there's a she wrote a series of there's another author. Oh, the name just left. It's a series of there were 7 foster kids in an orphanage, and they sort of adopted each other as a family, and then they became believers as when they processed out of the orphanage. One of them became a lifeguard, one of them's a EMT, one of them's a lawyer, one of them's a doctor, one of them's in the Air Force. So each child has an adult story relating to the other kids, but about half the kids become believers. And so then in the process of the story, they're witnessing for their faith to their unbelieving. And so there's a presentation of the gospel through the story. It's almost like you read the story and go like, oh wait, this was about how to be a believer.